has its own lawsuits against pharmaceutical companies. Does today's decision in Oklahoma have any impact here?
It does. Certainly, it's a welcome sign for states like ours and local governments who have sued pharmaceutical companies, looking to hold them responsible for an opioid crisis that costs governments billions and billions of dollars to deal with, while pharmaceutical companies have made billions on prescription painkillers. To give you some scale, there are more than 2,000 lawsuits like this in the country. Here's what Oklahoma's Attorney General had to say after the judge ordered Johnson & Johnson pay the state more than $500 million for the destruction opioids have caused.
Johnson & Johnson will finally be held accountable for thousands of deaths and addiction caused by their activities.
Well, the judge said the company had false and misleading and dangerous marketing campaigns to push opioids. The judge said the price tag will pay for a year's worth of services to fight the epidemic in the state, but the company says it's not at fault and it plans to appeal.
Johnson & Johnson did not cause the opioid abuse crisis here in Oklahoma or anywhere in this country.
Now, 2 other drug companies settled before the trial in this state. One of them, Purdue Pharma, paid out $270 million. It is that company that our own Attorney General is suing.
So where does that lawsuit stand for our state?
So it was actually originally supposed to go to trial next month, but we reached out to Bob Ferguson's office. They said the court didn't have enough time, so it's now been pushed to next February. Here's what Ferguson said about going after Purdue Pharma back in 2017.
Well, if someone's not well-intentioned and not playing by the rules, right, if they're knowingly overprescribing, there's going to be issues there. We're taking these one at a time. We think this is the right place to start with Purdue, given their particularly egregious conduct, but it won't be the end of the story from my office.
And it wasn't. 2 years later, Ferguson also has a lawsuit against 3 largest opioid distributors in the state, saying they failed to flag suspicious orders.